Welcome to the 2022 Travato, being toured live at the Winnebago booth at the 2021 Florida RV SuperShow. We're going to climb through this rig really carefully because I have one of these. I talk about it all the time on my channel, and there's been a lot of questions about the new floor plan changes. So today we're going to get into it, literally. Let's go. So I'll do a quick tour of the exterior here. This is on the new Ram ProMaster chassis. A couple of changes here I'm noticing right away. So this is the power ingest. This is a true mount. There are no water inlets on the inside. This is the drain or the sewer hose storage, and this is propane. Interestingly, the exhaust for the engine is here, which is kind of right above the window. Kind of curious, versus here like it is on mine. This one has a generator as witnessed by the exhaust here, and then this is the black and gray tanks. This does not have the awning style windows. We have 1C 110 outlets here. This is cable and 12 volt, and this is for an extra solar panel. Nice. Awning looks to be the same. This is a different change here. So this is the patio light that is over here on mine. The other thing missing here is no exterior speakers. And again, the non-awning style windows. But the big changes are inside. Let's jump in. All right, so looking at the floor plan, the first thing you want to see is there's obviously no jump seat here. I think the larger goal that Winnebago had was to make this more open. I do think they accomplished this. But at what cost for functionality? So let's kind of walk through this. Here's the post. So this has a lagoon table mount, so you can put the table here. That's a Ram mount, I think. This is for the power. That's kind of cool. This is the table, which is significantly smaller, does not have an extension, and that's interesting even with the seat forward. Let's see if we can move that quick. So with the seat kind of in the driving position all the way forward, that table is almost not functional. I don't know. You can move it though. Clearly got two automotive grade seats here, which is the big deal. 3-point seat belts. Attractive. Are they comfy? They are definitely on the firm side. Oh my gosh. Let's keep looking. So a couple other things I noticed right away is there's no ultra leather wrapping this box. So to me this looks cheapened. I'll zoom out for you. And all the corners are hard cut, meaning they're square, not rounded. If you look at the existing Travatos, the corners are all rounded, really nice woodwork. These are all squared, cut hard, in the sense that they're squared off, not rounded, which I think kind of cheapens the overall feel. But the big challenge for me with this floor plan is no jump seat, so no second bed, no quick one nap or one night for a, for a couple that wants to put one in the bed and then one up front. That is not an option any longer. This does have the newer chassis up front, which is nice. This remains the same. This is a pretty big difference here. So a cabinet, carpet lined again, which is great, and the roof port access, which is nice. You can just see there, so you can get something from the roof into here. TV position. So this is kind of funny. I mean, you can watch it from the front seat spun around, and with this brackety mount thing, I'm assuming this pivots so you can watch it from bed. Cabinet here. It's got shelves in it, adjustable, which is nice, and they did remain to have the clothing bar, which is great because I'd like to have my clothing bar. Same fridge, same microwave, ceiling fan, pushes air out only. Cabinet above, not carpet lined. I think that's a big miss, because it allows you to hold stuff in here, and this is going to get scuffed up really fast by stuff getting against the surface. So this was the big deal. Here is the bed. I think it's the same width here, same length, but it's a little bit wider. And the width comes at the expense of the bathroom. So the bathroom is actually 4 inches narrower this way. And I'm not sure that's awesome. And I'm not sure you really can get 2 more people in here any more comfortably than before. The window position's completely different. Window used to be here. Now it's there. And the problem I have there is you can't put your iPad book otherwise against the wall. It has to go up inside of this thing now. The ram mount, see that? Baskety thing. These appear to be similar in size, but they're not open. So you cannot put long items in this cabinet. These seem nice. Vent for the fridge. So this bathroom is really kind of an issue for me. I think they were trying to solve the problem, which is no pump. The pump wasn't the problem. The problem was the filter. So what they've done is they've raised this up what looks to be at least 3 to 4 inches. And now when I step in here, so I'm 5'10", I've got cowboy boots on, so it probably gives me an inch, but I literally cannot stand up straight in this bathroom now because of this. That is not cool. That is not cool at all. I can't stand to go potty. And this feels significantly more tight with the change back here. Boy, I am not a fan of any of those changes. One thing that's nice is they've got a new shower system here and a new sink. That looks pretty cool. Only one roll of toilet paper there, and then this probably is toilet paper. Yes, so that's kind of cool. The bed. Is a slat style, which is certainly easier to get up with one hand, but golly. Still got the folding mattress, and then the water stuff is on the other side. All right, so stepping outside, what we want to take a look at here is the garage storage remains intact. We'll look at those here in a minute. So they've added some new storage to the side here, which I probably would take down because it just is going to collect stuff. That's just me. This is where you get your new water inlet, city water, and then you use this to do tank fill or you got to read the gauges here. Let's see. Dry camping, water from tank via pump. You see that? So you have to have your things up and down like that. And city inlet to tank. So you fill here, and then you adjust your knobs to determine where the water is coming from. There's the pump. This is water inlet again? I don't know. So this is super weird. Here's your cable and your satellite. They do have the exterior jacks, but here they are again, but there's no way to really access them. This is always cool for rinsing off feet and dogs and chilling out your spouse. Some storage in there. That's kind of neat. Sewer hose. Let's look over here what this is. That's your hose for the faucet. This is the light. I don't know what that does. Utility closet, quite a bit smaller. Maybe slightly deeper, but I could not get my surge protector in here. Laying down, you can get fresh, gray, electrical probably. And they made this more narrow because of the bathroom being more narrow. You can see here the change in the bathroom wall, right? So if it's straight right here and it's 4 inches that way, cut out of the bathroom for a little more shoulder room, which is cool. Let's see if we can poke our heads in here quick. So a drawer, that's going to be a storage cabinet, it looks like. Yeah. But considerably less storage. I'm guessing the inverter's in here, right? This doesn't have a Volta system, so hard to say. Doing a little further examination on the inside, this drawer is about the same size as the one that's in mine. There's no shelf here. There's kind of the Luke shelf. Maybe it's because I have a lithium, but I don't think so, because there's a cubby here. So the Luke shelf goes away, where Luke the cat likes to be, and this cabinet here is pretty small. So I think they've changed this up, but not really given us any more capacity, which I don't think is awesome. This thing is definitely lighter, has a leg, but it not super attractive. So I would be figuring out some way to cover this so I'm not looking at a box spring. Bathroom, the toilet looks to be about the same. Maybe it's a little higher. Definitely some changes in the bathroom. I got a nice little Winnebago logo here holding up the mirror. That's kind of interesting. But a pretty downgrade, in my opinion, on the shower, because that thing is at least 3 inches more tall and can't get in there and stand up and use the restroom. This is a big deal here. So if I have my paper towel holder, I've got some stuff here, and then a nice, really kind of iconic awning window. That you need to be careful you don't chop it off with your door, but their solution to that problem was putting in a larger window, which, and this is what I don't like about these kind of windows, is that your screen goes here. When you open this up, this is all the fresh air you get, and this actually becomes an even darker space here. So I'm not a big fan of that. This basket, okay. Took the cable jack out, that's probably important. This is recirculating the heat, that's cool. This is significantly smaller space. And then you got larger drawers. Well, that one's about the size, looks larger. That one's about the same size, and this one is about the same size. Residential faucet, super nice. And the sink, sure, that's nice. Got the extension here, which is great. This is kind of interesting here. They put all the gauges, which used to be here, now up here. So a lot of folks put a shelf unit here to store stuff, and now that makes all this mostly inaccessible. And they got a new screen, which is pretty great. So we'll try and get in here over this week again to get some measurements taken, bathroom height, bed, to see if this makes sense for you, for me. What do you think? Are you a thumb up on this new floor plan change and I can't decide, or a no way? I'm super biased. I just love my G floor plan as it is. There could be some enhancements to it, but just not a fan of this floor plan for a whole number of reasons that I pointed out here today.